Waiting for everybody to come in. I cannot figure out how to go live from my reminder page. I can't figure out how to go live from there. So then I had to start a new one. I had this trouble last time I used it. So I'll wait for everybody to switch over. You're watching a recording. I'm sorry about the confusion. Hi, Shauna. Shauna, I can't figure out when I set the reminder. I saw that there is 14 of you in the room, and I can't go live from the set reminder page on my channel. I don't know how to do that. And I end up having to start another one, which is really confusing. Hi, Jay. Hi, Kat. Hi, Eileen. Thank you. I'm munching while I'm waiting for everybody to come in. The food just came. I know. I don't know how to like go live from the other one. Because I know Shauna has set reminders before, and I Googled how do I go live from my set reminder page, and all it talks about is how to do it. The set reminder, not how to go live from it. Yeah, I don't know why I can't go live from there. I'm going to have to like search that a little bit more. Maybe on YouTube I could search it. Go into your starting one, click on the one you set, and click go to dashboard, then go live. Okay, let me take where's my camera? I need to take a photo of that. I don't remember. Eileen, are you still over in the other one? Can you go over there and tell them to come over here? And I'm sorry. So I figure out how to, I might be able to maybe manage this next time. Go to dashboard, then go live. Instead of clicking the camera up top, I'm going to the dashboard instead. All right. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Kim. Thank you. Hey, Sharon. Hi, Janet. Hi, Ricola. Thank you. Yes, okay. See, that's where I made my mistake. I went to the set reminder page, and then I still tried clicking on the video camera up top to go live instead of going to dashboard. Thank you, Janet. She's singing to me. Hey, Linda. I'm chowing while we are chatting. If you're watching recording, this is live. If you're not interested, just fast forward through this part before we get to the art. You did too. I wasn't there. Like now, I'll be setting up both streams for tomorrow ahead of time. Okay. I'm posting, which is what I did, but I couldn't figure out get a dashboard. I wish they would make that easier because I tried Googling how to do it and I couldn't find anything on it. Then you go in and click on live. Thank you. Happy birthdays are on the other stream. I know, Dot. I'm so sorry. I am not tech savvy. I want to make sure everybody knew I was going to come in and stream. And not everybody maybe who comes to my channel may not follow me on Twitter. I may not, know, so that way they know too. Some people might just watch and not be on Twitter. Yeah, I'm eating my pizza birthday here real quick while we chat. So I got here late. My daughter came by and she picked up a bunch of boxes. Yes, please, thumbs up. And she's gonna be moving, and we saved all of our storage boxes. And so she came over and got a bunch of boxes, and then decided to head on home. So I told her she could hang out and stream with us, but she decided to go head on home. It's just a lot of traffic on Fridays, and then with Mother's Day, and yep, pizza just like Janet. They are not, Teresa. They're not permanent. I think the only way to make the distress oxides permanent is to cover them with wax that he sells, like a wax he sells. What is that stuff called? Tim Holtz, because if you even put like matte medium on them, they'll still move. Tim Holtz sells this glaze. Whoops. And I know if you put the glaze on it, it will seal it in. So then you can add more layers on top. Now this glaze is like a wax, so you could use other brands. Really, you don't have to use his. Like you're thinking like a spray fixative, Eileen? Do you have that glaze? That'll work, because I watched him do that. He'll put that glaze on, and then he goes on adding more layers. You did a spray fixative, Eileen? Not medium on the jelly plate, then using that. Well, I think she's talking about like, I had the big mess I had last week with I jabbed the jar, and I had distress oxides all over. Well, so I took and I'll try it out actually with the glaze on here. I actually took and put when I was pouring it into another bottle, like it's running out the hole. So it was all over the place. Thank you, Carrie. Off to the vet to microchip the puppies. Oh, wow. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. So I took my paintbrush and got all the distress oxide out of the sink and rubbed it on a bunch of tags. So I didn't waste it. Because when I'm pouring it in, it's pouring out the hole from the scissors. I was like, crap. So I'll put some glaze on here and try it. We'll prove it. So then I was just like jabbing it and daubing it and just using every little, all of this came out. I got all these tags out of the hole of stuff. And all this, that's how much ran out. Also, I think a little bit goes a long way with the distress oxides. So yeah, I just thought I'm not going to waste it. So I slapped it on a bunch of tags. So, so basically, now Kathy's started journaling by fives, and she said she comes back tomorrow. It's not tomorrow you're doing the journaling by fives, correct? Please tell me it's not tomorrow, because I have a graduation party I have to go to. Leaving Google images of glittering turds. Hi, Jean. on my stream where you like, I could do a glittering turd for happy birthday for Colleen. Oh, next Friday? Okay, thank you, Jean. I have not heard because I was hoping it was not tomorrow. You're not alone. There's something wrong with more than just me then. People are Googling glittering turds. Oh my God. I thought I was the only one that made a sequin emoticon. Emoji. I'm sorry, I was calling emojicons. My kids laugh at me. They say I'm combining it. It makes me sound old. Oh my God. Okay, I missed the happy news. Hold on. I'm almost done eating on Carrie. And sorry, let's scroll back up. I know you said you're going to get Master Ollie's doing awesome. The humid crib off of oxygen and heading home in a week or two. Oh, that's so wonderful, Carrie Ann. I'm so happy your grandbaby's going to be coming, is out of the incubator thing and going to be coming home soon. I'm so happy for you and your daughter. If it's your turn on the t-shirt, you would have bought it. With the eyeballs, the eyelashes, the sequins. Oh God. I can manufacture my mantra t-shirts. People would think I lost our minds in a normal like environment, you know. If people don't know us and go to the store and you were wearing that, oh my God. I can only imagine the stares I would get. I hope you can stay awake. Do you fall asleep during my streams, Wendy? Did I put you to sleep? So I went to the dentist early today. I was a zombie this afternoon. And I was like, man, if I don't wake up, I don't know. Y'all gonna be. I was a zombie. And I finally started waking up later in the afternoon. I went to the dentist to get a night guard. And it's gonna be a little weird and uncomfortable, but I think it will help. Because I grind my teeth at night. Or I guess I save it up all day long and I rub my, grit my teeth. But oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you, Carrie Ann. $4 a.m. Go for him. Holy moly. No wonder you fall asleep. So I decided to try the infusions after I talked to Eileen, and then I went over to YouTube to watch them, and I was like, oh, those are nice. So we're going to play with these on a jelly plate, and maybe do some on these tags and the book and just have fun and see what they do. So, Eileen, have you played with yours? Okay, you've been playing with yours all week? Oh, thank you, Wendy. Okay, I'm done eating. I know that was boring for viewers to wait till we eat, but I was hungry. I was hungry. I didn't eat dinner yet. Oh, okay. You just did it right on the paper, but you didn't do like the plate or anything. Hey, Joycey. It's just practice. That's right. All right. So I watched some videos, and what is different about the infusions, I think, versus the like the Lindy's and stuff, is that this has browns in it. So I'm anxious to try this. I was wondering, you don't like the jelly plate. Eileen does not like the jelly plate. I know that. I also bought this book a few weeks ago, which I hadn't showed you guys, where we at Barnes and Nobles. It's like the handmade paper, and it had this like I don't remember, 50% off or something. So I thought maybe I might even splash a few in here. I haven't played with it yet, the handmade paper, to see how it does in here. It's all the same kind of paper. It's just like a really rough, like a rough texture. You can see the little bits of plants or whatever. So I may throw some in here too. So let's just see what happens. And we can, I think I even watched a video where they used the infusions and then they put the distress oxides on top. So we're going to do reverse. We'll try the, since it already got some on some tags, and then we'll put the infusions on top. So let's just put this glaze on it, like I was telling her, and try it out. Since I didn't want to waste the product, so I ordered, I know Eileen probably already has this, the Ray, what's her name, Ray Gimison's book, mixed media book, can't think of her name. I ordered that. She does marked baking. And I ordered her book. And I also decided to, her and the other girl from the, are doing a like mini book thing class, mini journal, and I signed up for that today. So I've been wanting to take that. So I decided to sign up for the mini art journaling class. Okay, you bought the same book, AJ? Work stuff on Friday when you watch streams. Yeah, and that's it. What's her name? Messingham? I never remember her last name because it's so odd. Yes, that's it. I ordered her book of Amazon. I think it comes tomorrow. And I also signed up for the mini junk journal class with her and Sandy from Art. Was it Art from Academy or whatever they used to run? I'm gonna set this aside. I probably put too much on. I maybe surprise. I maybe put too much on. I'll set this aside. And I got my jelly plate, and we'll make some. I got an 8x10. I have the giant one, but I decided to get the 8x10 because this is a little easier size to deal with. But the big one has, I mean, its purpose too. I mean, you know what I mean, depending on what project you're doing. So they all have good sizes. I also have the round one. I mean, the round one makes some cool ones. I was using that one on the fabric. So I thought we'd try them out. Now, okay, so if we're going so it's next Friday morning. We're going to do the journaling by 5. So I got to be up and awake and ready to go in the morning, right? So we're doing it with Vaughn at like, what, 10 or 10:30 in the morning then? Are we doing it when I'm streaming Friday night? No, I didn't see a free class that you tweeted. I missed that. Let me look. I don't remember seeing that. I thought I checked. I guess I didn't see it. Did you private tweet me, or is that just like a plain one out in the open? If you did, I missed it. I'll have to go and do what I did last time. I'm gonna have to go and look at all your stuff on your pages or your stalk your Twitter. I guess some computer paper. Because I am ready to go on my journaling by the fives. I've got my book made. I've got all my baskets. So if we're gonna do like a, are you gonna play along with the journaling by fives, Joycey? You just tweet it now to everybody. Okay, hold on. Why am I not seeing it? Am I not following you? I'm not seeing it. That's weird. I don't know. I'll have to look later. Did I unfollow you accidentally when I was? I don't understand why I don't see it. So I took the book, just regular cardstock, and I used the stitch thing, Eileen, that we bought, and I stitched it, hand stitched it, and then I went through and I glued, made a cover for it, and I put like a Bon is streaming with Orma on Friday. Oh, you're playing on the jelly plate. Okay, cool, Joyce. And so I made a cover, and then I put a varnish on the cover. This is the back, which I love. The greatest source of natural power we have available is being yourselves. And this is the front, which is practice, 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 all is coming. So it has 10 pages in it, and I hand stitched it. I put the cover on, I put some varnish, and I laid wax paper. I got the wax paper cut already, or in between all the pages, ready to go when we do the journaling by fives. I have all my baskets set up. Okay, because I have like my images, which I went and watched the Shannon Green video, like collage paper, images, like this is the list. So I made my baskets of like markers, pens. I did like a separate one for, I did words or phrases separate from the focal image. It'd just be easier to find. And then the paints I want to use, and then stamps. I think I'm going to use stamps and not stencils because it's less I got to dry. So I have all that ready, and then when I'm done, the book with all the papers not in the book. I bought this over at Tuesday Mornings. It has four cords in it. And basically, I'm going to do like, I have room to do like 4 of these journaling by the fives, and I'm going to just slip it in here. And then I have room for 3 more. And then actually I cut it so this fits. So like this will fit in the book. And then I'm going to keep my journaling by the fives and this and the little rubber band book, and stitch my own books. Stitch my own books and put them in here, and then keep all my journaling by the fives in here. I thought it was really pretty and fun. This is a Bible, like a Bible one I got over at Tuesday Mornings. I like the colors with the gray, and it's really crazy colors, right? But I'm gonna make the journaling by the fives that we do more. Like if I do 3 more, I'm gonna do them in themes. I think, different themes. So that's my plan. So I'm ready to go with that. The only thing I picked up this week, besides the infusions, I picked up this book at Ollie's for $4 called An Illustrated Life. Mine's are, yeah, I don't like randomness. I made mine into a theme and quickly show this. This is just other people's, different people's art. So it goes through different artists. Whoops, sorry. That one maybe I should have shown. Workspace, different people's artworks. And it's just fun to look at other people's artworks. And especially like it was only like $4. So I got that over at Ollie's. I picked up this, which is just basically, these are just prints. And to me, this is going to be like for collage. See what we can get messy without a time frame. So you're not going to play along then, Eileen? It does get messy. The last time I did it, I wasn't super crazy about what I did at all. So this time I made sure I planned it out a little bit better. Colors and things I'm using and a theme. Well, I had a theme last time, but I think I planned this one out a little bit better. So this is just artwork that you could tear out and use, which means for me collage. That was $3. And then you'll watch, but you're not going to do it with us. Then I bought this butterfly book. This one was $6 because this had been originally $45. It's big. It's heavy. This is like a coffee table book, and it's just full of butterflies, which I love. So it's just for $6 you get oodles and oodles of butterflies. So it shows some gross ones of them coming out of the cocoon and that. Few gross ones, but most of all, it's really pretty. So it's a lot of collage, you know what I'm saying, for $6. So it's cheaper than a magazine for that. I mean, when you buy it like that. So I just picked up some books from there, and I picked up a few magazines, and just like for collaging, just regular magazines, nothing special. And that's pretty much it. And then these. So not a whole lot. Ugh. Okay, so I have my water. We'll see. I have no idea how I'm sure it needs to be fine since magicals work on jelly plate. I'm going to assume these do. Now, I may want, I guess, some white paint or something. Put it on the back of it. Grab a thing of white paint. And jelly roller. Or you're going to sit and watch us and laugh at us. Okay, we got you, Eileen. I don't know. I'm assuming it's just so far. I'm assuming it's just me and Kathy. I don't know if anyone. Kata. I don't know if anyone else is participating or not. Good question, Bacola, because I would like to know, because 10 of us can do this at a time on camera at the same time. So let's do terracotta. Maybe a navy. Okay. Okay, Janet's going to do it. I'm going to do it. Lena. Okay, I'm going to write this down too before I forget. Okay. Lena. Linda. Lena and Janet. Okay, and then Kathy, and then me. So there's only 4 of us so far. Okay. Well, if you got a camera and you wanted to play along, who else has a camera? Dee Dee? Well, no, Dee Dee's probably too busy. She probably can't do it. Try to think who else. Oh, Joycey. Does Joycey want to do it? She's got a camera. She's a streamer. Eileen, give me a color. I was like, I wonder, yeah, are you going to play along for the Journaling by the Fives, Joycey? I posted Shannon Green's, like, I posted, like, her video. Of her doing it. I hope not either, Eileen. How many holes did you, it's rolling off the edge. How many holes did you poke in yours? I poked 3 holes. Oh, maybe a little too much water. It's a little wet, but maybe a little too much water. Maybe a tad too much water. Let's lay this on here with the wax. I used the wax. It didn't really work on there. Okay, less water. I need to use less water. I don't think I had too much product. I think I had too much water. Okay. I gotta wipe this off my. Hey, Joycey, I use brown. I use brown and navy blue. All right, I need to use less water. And that dries, we'll print something on top of that. Sticking with your Lenny's. Oh, that doesn't sound like fun. Be brave, Debbie. Be brave. Let's try these two. I'm gonna try to keep track of what I did. The Rocky Road the best. Yeah, it's brand new, Debbie. That's why it's clean, because it's new. I just opened it up. It won't be clean for long, will it? I thought you had to have a camera to do it. Because, I mean, I guess you can play along without a camera, but I mean, no one's going to be able to see what you're doing. Maybe I should have mixed it. I'm just playing. I'm gonna put these on. I'll put this on like a journal too. We'll play and put this on a journal page, not just a jelly plate. I just want to see what they can do. See what happens. So I think because 10 kids, so we got 4, so we have room for 6 more people. And I'm trying to think who else is a streamer. Joycey and then Dee Dee, is that it? going to try to do is I'm going to, this time I'm just going to throw some paint on, white paint on top of this color and see what happens. See how they mix. I wasn't going to do it because last time I felt like really stressed out about it. And I didn't like, I don't know, I was nervous and stressed out. But I mean, that was a long time ago. So I'm hoping, you know, I'm kind of hoping that maybe this time, like, ah, oh, Ronan, it's got holes. Did you see me do that? Did you see that? Holy moly. Yep, I did do that. That's what I get for looking up at chat. That's what you get for looking at chat. Now I gotta set this aside. I have a paper full of every stream, it never fails. Oh my God. Hey, if you never streamed before, it is really challenging to art. Look at my hands. It's really challenging to art and talk and watch chat. Let me tell you, it's hard to do. So unless you've done it before, you would totally get. Look at my hands. It's really hard to do. Just saying. That's why I end up doing stuff like this, because I can't just focus on what I'm doing, because I'm looking up at what people are saying and they're talking to me or not. And yeah, and trying to read chat and work is really hard to do. Just saying. That's kind of cool looking. So mix some paint with it. I just want to just see. I'm just playing. It doesn't matter if it turns out. It doesn't turn out. It doesn't matter. This would just be, for me, this would just be background papers for something else. It's no big deal. No big deal. That turned out pretty cool. So this is with a little bit of paint mixed in with it. This is really wet without. So super wet. But it does have its place. So I'm going to do, put down a little more, see if I can get, and I still got stuff left on here from before. And I'm going to lay it on top of this other one that I don't like. It's art. It's fine. Right? Yeah, it's really hard to do this when you're reading and chat and trying to concentrate on what you're doing. It's not as easy as what you think it is when you're on the other end watching. You're like, how hard can it be? It's really hard. Thanks, you, Josie. Oh, hi, hi, Becky. Let's see, she came in. See, I like these mixed with the white. I like it with that white paint. Can't see it, but it has like a actually, because it's a powder, it actually has like a grain. You feel the grain in there. I don't like this one, so I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna wipe up that stuff with it. Ooh, actually, that was better now. Hold on, I'm dripping. Normally, you would just use paint with a jelly plate. It'd be a little less messy, but you know, what's the fun in that, right? Gotta have a little bit of fun. So I wonder, once you use the paint with it, it's going to make, I think, like, since this is water soluble, like, it's going to make it more permanent. So I think it lends itself to more, you can put more things on top of it because it's got the paint, which makes it permanent, versus using it by itself. If I just tear this and use this on something, it's gonna, and I put something wet on top, it's gonna reactivate. So there is an advantage to throwing some paint on it. I like that, Lena. Okay. So this is like, I mean, it makes a big difference. So what I'm going to do, make this one that I gloved up and really made a mess. There. Hold on. That one is it's laying down there. It is so liquidy. It's still laying down there in a puddle on the floor. What is this one? This is violet. Let's go with these two. This is like Halloween colors though, but oh God, don't do that again, Colin. Leave the damn lid on. Okay. I've never used these before. So this is all new and using it on a jelly plate. As you can tell, this is the first time I've ever done this. It's kind of fun. Kind of scary, kind of fun, all at the same time. I wet it, I kind of get an idea how much is on my plate too. It's hard to tell how much is coming out or when it's dry. Ooh, my plate was still dirty over here. Oh well, we're gonna throw in some turquoise. I like turquoise anyway. Boot away. Boot away. Go for it. Have fun. Sorry, I'm wiping off my roller real quick. Still got like the granules from my big giant spill over there, and I'm going to have to pour back into the bottle. I'm trying to wipe off the colors. I'm going to be using your magic soap, Kathy. Just hope it gets some of this off my hands. Normally the water is going to make it weird, but that's all right. All right, I just want to see. Just playing, not worry about making a masterpiece. This is how you learn, and mistakes and happy mistakes and other things you'll go, I'll never do that again. It's part of the process. It's kind of turned out. Hey, Joycey, it's brown. Oh. It's a brown. Where'd the purple go? I don't know where all the purple went. Hold on. I don't know. Let's throw more color back on. Apparently you mix those two colors, that's what you get. When I get rid of the water, it should work better. Ooh, it's kind of look cool. It's kind of like streaky. I have a hunk of junk sitting over here. Hold on. Hunk of junk. Right? You never saw paint curdle on a jelly plate? Always the first here. It's because of the water, and I guess, I don't know, just the water and the paint and these definitely made it curdle weird. Oh, hold on. Tapping on myself. That's interesting. I'm going to be able to jelly print back on top now I've added paint. Hold on. And more paint sitting over here. Let's throw in, that's the brown. Hey, oh shit, I got all the green laying over here. Hold on. I got all this laying over here. I dumped out all over the place. See if we can make a pattern on here. At least on part of it. Probably should pick a bigger stencil, but clean my stencil off and this at the same time. You're not going to buy this chart, chick? But why not? There, finally making the ugly paper look better. I don't understand. The product is nice. It's how it is the best so far. It's how I'm using it. It's the user. It's not the product. So don't deter yourself. We're gonna put this just on paper and do it normal. I just thought I'd play the jelly plate on since I just got it for a little bit. It's the user, not the product, I'm sure. So give it a chance. I'm gonna spray it on some paper, some cards, like some mixed media paper and some handmade paper, and we'll try it out that way. Ugh. Have you done anything with them, Eileen, besides like just practice or just seeing what they do, or did you like actually make a page or anything, or just seeing what they're capable of? Just tested them out. Don't open the cap again, Colleen. These are colored. Basically, these are colored stains. And who makes these? Good question. Is it paper? I don't know who makes them. Infusions. It says colored stains. I don't know who makes them. Okay, Paper Artsy. Okay. Look at my hands. Damn it, I keep wanting to open them. Gonna do it again, Eileen. I'm gonna do it again if I keep it up. Then I'm gonna kick myself in the rear once I do. So I'm gonna have a big mess again. They're so weird on the jelly plate. Wait, they're like it's weird with the it's weird when it mixes with the paint. It's probably not meant to be, but we're so it does get really odd the way it spreads and stuff. But we're just trying it anyway. It's only computer paper, and you use so little of this. You could definitely experiment with it. You barely use any of it, and then use some, like I am, some cheap paint and some cheap computer paper. Thanks, Galena. Made in the UK. The Brits like to infuse us. Ah, hold on. Oh, I really like that. Actually, that's pretty. Now I'm gonna leave this aside real quick, and then I'm going to get a bigger stencil. If I can get the stencils open. Sheesh, I'm trying to get a stencil open. It's not cooperating. Sorry. Apparently, I haven't used this one yet. Sorry. So I'm trying to think what order I want to do this in. I think I'm gonna wet the plate. I'm not gonna worry about what's already down. Wet the plate a smidge. Oh God. Oh, Eileen just screamed at me every time I roll off a lid because I keep wanting to undo it and dump it. I don't know what I'm thinking. See, until I got up really early today. I went to the dentist, crack it on, and I'm pooped. Birthday girl is tired. That's good. Let's try with water first. A little tiny bit of water, then the infusion, and then the paint, because they are water activated. And then let's put down sprinkle. Yep, darn it. Leave the lid on, Colleen. Keep doing it over and over. Just haven't learned my lesson. I'm going to throw this down. Let's put this over top of the blue one. Damn it. Ugh, sorry. When you're doing this, it's really hard. The hardest part is you don't have, is finding the room. Like to roll her off, and actually I'm not minding the roll off. Actually, I should be pushing that down while I'm doing this. Let's just see what happens. This would be one of those to do. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. Oh, that worked out anyway. To do or not to do. Check this out. Oh, I haven't done that yet. So there's a whole bunch of white paint that settled in the middle. Yeah, so that one looks cool, right? See? Don't give up on me, Josie. Don't give up on a product that's the user. I like this one. So I have 2 good prints so far. 2. Count them, 2. All right. So I'm going to pull this up. I'm gonna lay this one down. It was just a big bunch of liquid. It really wasn't. Let's add some paint on this one to make it more permanent. Let's try this one. Let's just see. Let's see. Okay, this was the one that was just a big bunch of ink where I just sprayed it, wet it, threw it on a piece of paper. So now I just did a pool. So weird looking. Almost looks like a creature. All right, this one's ugly too. Let's put this one out, and it's still soaking wet. This one was saturated bad. See if we can get this paint up. I guess that's a nice thing about jelly print. If you hate it, you can like try to keep covering it up, right? Get some of that paint out of the middle. May as well put it on a piece of paper and just wipe it off. Nope, this one's still ugly. That one is still ugly. We'll consider that one done. All right, so the good combination to do is water first, then those, and then paint. And not much water, honestly. All right, so let me see. Now, I wonder if the distress oxides, we could put that on top of the infusion since they're both water soluble, and that would activate them. And then we still probably need some sort of paint on top. Let me do that real quick. Let me wipe off my roller a second. Trying to keep somewhat, my hands are clean, but maybe I can keep my work area somewhat clean. See if we can just press that on there and clean it off. I'm going to go put this in the sink, I think, unless I'm going to use on another print. Still has stuff on it. Okay. No need for paint. Okie dokie. So this has to be the worst my hands have, is this the worst my hands have ever been in a stream? Is this the world's record of the world's like greenest hands ever in a stream? Like I've really done some numbers, but this has to be my worst. Okay, so I just did a olive and a pink, a green and pink. We'll just mix it with green and pink with his pink. Oh yeah, here's my pink in a different bottle with the BB. So I think I don't like about these, you have to keep shaking it up. It'll take all day. Holy moly. They make nice prints by themselves. I would think that they're actually gonna like, oh, we'll see. Let's just see. That's with both. But you can kind of see like this is and isn't dissolved, you know what I mean? So let's do the, hold on, wipe off my plate. Let's do it the other way around. Let's go with this first. With some magenta. Let's just see what happens. And then no idea. Just seeing what happens. It may be good, maybe bad. Just trying stuff out, people. So if you watch the recording, you go, oh, Lord have mercy. Just fast forward. And I mean, I'm off camera really bad. Sorry about that. So this one was the sprays, the infusions, a teeny bit of water on top of that, which would activate both. So that one's not too bad. So that way, it kind of gave the infusions moved around and gave it a pattern, and it's not just like all scattered. I like this. Okay. I'm going to go through 801 baby wipes. I think that one turned out pretty too. So I'm trying to see if I can just mix the two just because they're new and I want to play them. Just because they're new and I want to play. This one is fossilized amber. And let's do peel paint. Just one little smidge, and then let's throw some black just to see what happens. Smidge of water. Can make it move. Can I make it move? No. No. Okay. Just thought I'd try it. Let me try this. We need to settle that paint. Put it on top of this one. I can just get that pattern on this one. Ooh, that one's really turned out cool. Kind of looks, if I first looked at it, kind of looked like a chandelier at first glance. Hold on. The downside is all these papers are going to move. Like if you use these on something else, it is going to move. Put matte medium down. Seal that. Oh, okay. I see. I'll try that next. Okay, matte medium. Because my concern is, it's like when I go, let's say I'm wanting to, I'm working on like a little junk journal, or you just want to put down some background papers. And if you don't remember what product is on the paper, you're going to put it down and throw something else on it and then have it start running and maybe you didn't want it to do, you know what I mean? Because if you use a painted jelly print, you're safe. So let's try with the matte medium and see just what happens then. Okay, so let's do the, well, it's probably dry. How did that one get in there? Some of my stuff is mixed up. I have a dilution spray sitting in there. Did I use that last time? I'm really confused. I have no idea why I have a dilution spray sitting in there. Too late. I already did that, Eileen. I already dumped them out all over. Been there, done that. We're done. We're done with that. Actually, there's the purple infusions. There's a purple one in here. Hold on. Sunset. Hold on. Where's the purple? There's the purple infusions here somewhere. There. Let me pull this up, man. That's why I have a house for them. Isn't the matte medium going to smear all this? I'm super confused about this matte medium thing. I mean, isn't it going to smear it? I mean, it's going to move it, which is what I was saying. I'm confused about the matte medium thing. I'm going to pull another print, and then I'm confused because if I put matte medium, you're saying put matte medium on my paper when I'm done? Matte medium first. Put the colors down on the paper first, and then okay. I see what you're saying. So to avoid picking up a paper that's water soluble, you do your jelly print with these, and then you're gonna let it dry. And I still think it's gonna aggravate it. It's still gonna wake it up. I'm sorry, I'm not following. I really like these scattered inside of this. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm not following. Fingernails is scary. Put the paper on top of matte medium. Okay, so got it. So you're saying do this and then put matte medium here and then lay it on top of that? That's one thing I hate about like chat. It's so hard sometimes to get for me to follow through, understand. And I'll put the lid on this. This I don't want to spill. Okay. Okay. Sure. Then do the paint pool. Okay, so I need to find a dry. I'm going to try this as they're explaining. Let me find if I have a dry piece down here. Okay. Okay. This one might be dry. Oh, no. Okay, let me let those dry and then we'll try it. All my papers down there are still wet. Oh, I hated pumice stone. That I do remember. I did not like pumice stone. Wipe off. And throw the purple sprinkles up top. The purple here and then the yellow edge of water. That one's pretty cool. So I did the yellow and the whole thing. I sprayed purple on the bottom. And then I threw in the purple infusions up top. Yeah, just to kind of tie it in. That's not too bad. I mean, these would be good background papers. I mean, you're not going to be, I mean, I guess you could, like when these are dry, you could draw on top of these. Oh my God, I see a face. Do you see a face? Holy moly, guys. You got to look at this. I'm going to hold it up. Check out the face. Do you see the animal? Do you see that? Oh my God. No, it's not a grumpy face. A frown face. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? I'm seeing an animal. Look. Here's it. Look. Needs an appointment. Here's a nose. Okay. Goes up. I especially see it in here. It goes up. There's an eye. There's an eye. There's like whiskers. It's like a cat or a dog. Look. See the ear? Do you see this? And then its fur goes this direction. There's an eye. There's an eye. It's like a sideways view of like a cat or a dog. Anyone see it but me? A cougar, or like a cougar. Isn't that cool? Oh, that was so cool. You see a cowboy with a mustache? What's on your pizza, Janet? If you see a cowboy with a mustache, there is something in your pizza. I'm just telling you. You must have mushrooms in your pizza because I see a cougar or a cat. I want some of the pizza that she has because I don't see a cowboy. I see a cat. I love that. I'm so excited to be like an animal. Okay, this is a keeper. This one I'm going to dry. So I'm going to put the matte medium down and save this. This is a keeper. This is definitely not a screw up like most of my others. Oh, I'm excited, man. That was so cool. I mean, I didn't see it for a minute, and then I was like, I saw it in the camera. I was like, oh, on my screen. That's so cool. That was very cool. So the sprinkles, when I threw the purple, just smushed them a little bit, made that. Oh, that was so neat. Special mushrooms on her pizza, CB. There is definitely some special mushrooms because she was seeing a cowboy and I didn't love that paper. Cowboy. You saw a cute furry puppy face. And I mean, I could be a cat or a dog face. I agree. Could go either way. That was funny. That was so funny. I didn't originally see it. And last second, I just liked how it looked. I was admiring how it looked, and then voila, fun stuff. It's making that weird circle again. Okay, I'm doing green, and then I need one of these greens. Nope, that'll look really bad. Hold on. There's like 4 different greens. Which one's gonna look good? Hold on. Is that it? Maybe I shouldn't use that green. Like, this is really dark green. This slime might be as close as I can get. More of a spotted minx, though. I mean, when that happens, I get super excited, as you can see, because I was like, that's so cool. Now I'm gonna have to stare at all my other prints to see if I see anything. This one, when the colors mixed, I got a brown blob on the side. But other than that, I think it actually looks pretty good. Other than the brown blob over there. I like the pink. I like the green. I don't mind a little like turquoisey. Hey, I think this is a flamingo. Does everyone see a flamingo? They will make it. Look. It's like our pelican. Look, here's its eye. There's its beak. And there's its long neck. And there's its body. What do you think? Flamingo, pelican, what do you think? An emu. Eileen, I think I made you a pelican flamingo thing. Because of a really big beak, it has to be a pelican. Kind of reminds me of flamingo pelican. There you go. I'm going to send this to you. Pelicans are nice. They are. Actually, pelicans are so cool. All right, so she likes the pelican. Ixnay, the flamingos, and pelicans are good. All right. So everybody remember that. Send Eileen pelicans. That's what she needs. All right. So I'm going to take this one, which I'm not super crazy about, and add another color on top. Let's start blue. Maybe some blue would be good. And there's this blue, and then there's a green. I don't know how it's going to turn out. We're just going to see. Again, if you don't like them, throw them away. Use them, don't use them. No biggie. I always forget. Shake, 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 shake. Okay. Leave the cap on. Teeny bit of water. Kind of nice because a little bit of water will kind of like work with the distress oxides too. So along with these. Oh, there's my ugly print. Hold on. I'm gonna, how am I gonna do this? Hold on. Do a simple route, and then I'll use it on a different one because I like to throw that on top of this one. I'm liking this one better. This would be a good one to tear up and use. If we can now put that one on top of this one. Worst comes to worst, you can always use the back. Oh. It's not too bad. Like I said, I think these would be good backgrounds. These are good, like the class I signed. Barky at my neighbors. The class I signed up for making mini journals, you use a bunch of junk papers in it. So I think I'll do is, like she said, wait till they dry, put the matte medium down, seal them all in, and I can use them in that new like mini junk journal class. I really just want to figure out how to assemble the book, more or less. This came out a little while ago, but I've been wanting to take that class. I decided to go for it. I like her mark making stuff. I know. Oh, your dogs are barking at mine. Sorry. They're like, what the crap is going on? But the little boy might be out back too. He plays ball with the dogs now. He loves to shoot the little gun with the ball toy for them, and he runs back and forth along the fence. And my dogs totally love to chase him and run back and forth along the fence, and they have a good old time. So he used to be afraid of them, but now he likes them. Now the little boy's like realizes they're kind of fun. So I think because they jump so much is what was scaring them. Because they jump a lot. But they're Jack Russells. They jump. It's what they do. They're athletic little doggies. All right. See how this one's going to turn out. If you're using cardstock, it would not soak in this much. I'm just using cheap computer paper, and that's why it's seeking through. If you had cardstock, it wouldn't seep through that much. But I didn't know how any of these are going to look. So, I mean, look, it looks like a big foot. At first I look, it's like there's toes, and it comes down, and there's a foot. It almost looks like a foot. Okay, Alexa. I also see like a shape here, but the first thing I thought, it looks like a big foot. The cardstock looks good. Yeah. Deformed Bigfoot. going to clean this. The form Bigfoot. I'm going to clean this off, and I'm going to try to attempt to wash some of this off my fingers real quick. And I want to try just try the infusions, just try them out on normal paper, so, and not the jelly plate, and so we can just see how they go. Let's see. Set these aside. All right. I'm going to attempt to see what will come off. Probably not much. I'm probably going to have blue fingers for a while. I need some paper towels. There we go, paper towels. I want to try also with the jelly plate. I want to try the pastels. I saw that they did that. And I also want to try the alcohol inks. The alcohol inks or water-based inks that they use on the jelly plate to trace images below it. I want to try that too. So I have a couple other jelly plate things I want to try, but we'll just stick with the infusions tonight, so don't confuse everybody. Or just you go on looking for infusions, I'll be doing something else. I'm going to set this aside, wash my hands real quick. I've got purple hands for a while. Not a bunch came off. I guess I should try to wash my hands right away. Oh well. Okay. Let me get a try. I'm gonna grab a. Try to find a journal we can. There's some color down in that I don't care about. Oh, all right, let's try a couple different things. I mean, I can try mixed media journal. We can try Diane's journal. Might want to put something down and behind it because as you see, messy. Hold on, get some wax paper. Susan Rose on YouTube. No, I will look her up when I'm done. Okay. Susan Rose. Okay, I'll try to remember that. You stay confused, Sharon. Use the powders, then water, then try powders to see. Okay, use powders, then water, and then powders. She has some good jelly printing with pan. Yeah, the pan pastels. I want to try that. Pan pastels, and I want to try the alcohol inks. also through it. Okay, these were the colors I did not try. This was let's do Rocky Road. Okay, wet the paper. Woo! Rocky Road is really pretty, Eileen. Hold on, see I can scoop my paper up more. Let me move these. I'm trying to make scooching stuff around here. Let me move these beside me so I can scoop my book up. Wow, look at that. That Rocky Road is super pretty. Pinks, black, but greens. It's like a little bit of everything. Okay. Where'd I go? I want to put more on. Oh, now I made mud though. I don't know. It was pretty till I made mud. There's yellows. I'm going to try it this way just because I got so much on. I want to see what happens. We're just playing. I need what do you call it? Can. Where's the can air? I have it somewhere. There's straws. That'll work too. Let's see if we can make these move like the alcohol inks. Sorta. Sorta. Not quite. Hold on, I don't want to dip. Oh, it looks really cool. Yeah, it is really pretty. Now I just gotta dry it, I guess. I'm gonna leave it. I should probably do any more with it. I'm afraid to make it move and make it like this is kind of. Do you see that? It looks like a little. Again, I keep seeing faces. Do you see that? But yeah, I mean, there's just look at all the colors is in there. It's so pretty. Yeah, I know why you like this one. That has all sorts of wonderfulness in there. If I moved it, I think my face left. This one, and this is like the infusions have the brown in it, and that's where this comes into play. That's what's freaking me out when the brown starts showing up, and I keep forgetting that these actually have brown in it, and that's what keeps freaking me out. I keep thinking I made mud, but it's actually in the mix. It actually is brown in here, so that is cool. What happens if I smush it? Should I smush it? You saw the face? I don't see it now. It moved. Shit, ready? Does it look like a butterfly? Okay, I'm liking this. I like this one right here. I see like two eyes, little face. I'm liking this one right here. Like if you look at it from sideways, this direction, it looks like a face. So before you, if you're going to put any water soluble on top or whatever, now if you put some paint on here, it's definitely going to come back through. So you have to think about what you're putting on it, or be okay with it, whatever happens. They are a lot like Magicals, except they have the brown in it. All of them. It's a neat product. I like it. It's just something different. It's a muted tone where some of the Magicals are sparkly. This is not sparkly, which is kind of nice. You know what I mean? Sometimes sparkle is good and sometimes you don't want to sparkle. So I like that this does not have sparkle. So if you own the Magicals and this, should we mix the two to see what happens? Hi, Devin. It's gonna take forever to dry. You want me to mix the Magicals? If you mix Magicals with it, just see what happens, Eileen? Then you can mix sparkle without sparkle. I don't know. Could be bad, could be good. I don't know. Never tried it. Okay, we'll try it. And if it looks bad, it looks bad. I mean, we're not going to fret about it, right? So, hold on. I'm going to lay this down. Sounds like 20 minutes for me to dry it. I got a bunch of journals. We'll just go back and forth between some journals. Actually, let's just use cardstock instead. That way I can just do individual sheets and I don't have to keep drying them. I can lay them on the floor and then you guys won't have to listen to the dryer the entire time. Sorry, Blur. I'm sorry. Yeah, depending on what colors are in each, it could turn out really bad. I don't know what's going to turn out. We're just going to try it and see. We're just playing. So, let's see. This is a purple. Let's try the purple magical and then like a navy infusion and see. Oops, I don't want that side. I want the sprinkle side. Hold on. Oh, I was supposed to spray first. Hold on. Ah, I already messed up. That's kind of cool. I mean, you can kind of mix your arsenal. You know what I mean? You can, if you got some brush shows or magicals or what's the other guy? There's another brand that has like the sprinkled stuff. I mean, you could like, but you can basically mix and match your collections. And this actually has some gold in it. I can actually see the gold flakes. Then you actually got double your color combinations. You mix your magicals with this stuff. And it's like endless possibilities in, right? So I could leave it with the sprinkles. We can like put more water. We can smear it. Color burst. That's it. Yeah. So you could do the yeah, it was kind of my jelly plating Devin was kind of I mean, I mostly got major spills on my hand. I would say it was okay, but not super awesome. So, but this way you can expand your color choices by doubling it by mixing with the other brands. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of fun ideas. You can, then now you have the browns, the sparkles. You have a little bit of everything. Kind of looks galaxy-like, right? If this had been, I need black paper. This would have been cool on black paper. Let's just see how it looks on black paper too. And if it doesn't look good, then don't keep it. So let's just see, like, I think it's hiding under here. Are you hiding under my desk? I gotta lay this down very carefully. Okay. There you go. It has a walnut ink base. That's why that's the brown. Thank you, Eileen. For some reason I was having trouble remembering that. I kept saying brown, but I forgot it has a walnut ink base to it. Hold on. I try these colors again. Oh, black. I need to open the wrong end. Okay. Just to see. Oh, wet it first. If it shows up. It don't. It don't. This is just scrapbook paper. Let me see, leave that one open. I don't have to worry about it. It's not cardstock, it's scrapbook paper or whatever, but let's just see. This is too dark. Shut up. Ooh, it kind of makes it purple. Hold on, let me get something brighter out of here. Where's their version of magenta, like a magenta? Blah, 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 blah. They have a magenta too. Just see how it looks. Just try it out. These don't show up on the black paper. Only the magical. So there you go. Magicals show up because they've got the mica, I guess, in it. These do not show up on black paper because of the tea. So there's that experiment. Only magicals work on black paper. There solves that mystery. You can't use the other because it's just, it doesn't have it has to have that sparkle pigment. So where's my white paper? Hold on. Let's do a jelly print. So you can see like that is just maybe a smidge of that blue. I was using navy blue showed up, but it's mostly the magicals. Yeah. So it has to have that mica and or whatever to show up. I'm just pulling it off here because it's just sitting on top of this black paper. I'm just gonna. I put a lot down, so we'll just use these, and I'll use these for something else. Okay. We learned something there. I think that's like, when I do just make actual journal pages, but it's kind of, this is one way you learn how a product will or won't work. So I'm going to leave this aside. You can kind of see how weird this looks. It looks really gnarly and really weird. Let me put this aside. Black is bad. That did not work. But now we know. Okay. So let's try. Now I got pink and blue hands. Awesome. Okay. cardstock was better than that black and that black scrapbooking paper stuff. It definitely was a different, definitely was different. All right, so let's go with blue. Well, we just used navy. We don't want that blue. There's another. We'll do their magenta and then their blue. It did look better than on a jelly plate. Yeah, I agree. Well, I mean, you got to try it. I do agree. They look, you know, here's the Lindy's, which you can see has like the gold in there. This has like a walnut to it. So it's different. And not, I'd say depending on your project, you know, sometimes it depends what you're looking for. But it's kind of neat when you, the idea of combining the two. Especially turquoise and brown. Actually, those two colors look really good together. Okay, so that was the Lindy's blue color infusion magenta. Oh, zoom in. Yeah, I can lower my camera. Sorry. Actually, that looks really cool. So let's see if I can. Let's just move it around. Just if you mix them, obviously I'm getting purple from blending them the colors, but what do you think, Eileen? Do you like them mixed? Yay, nay? I'm gonna do some without mixing them now. I'm using a lot of water and product, so just so make another print. Ooh, I like when you do that though. Look at how like it softens it. Ooh, I like that. See how like when you do that, it softens it? No, I haven't tried magicals on fabric. Good night, Debbie. I got so much product on here. I'm just gonna make more with it just because it's gonna take a century to dry, right? So probably should not use as much as I'm using. I always use more than I need to. All right, so let's just do the other one without the magical. Oh, I see something there. See it? Like it right there. Wipe this up. Okay, I'm going to set this aside with the magical side. We'll go back to the infusions here. I'm going to do a couple at a time. Get fancy here. All right, what colors do you like together? Okay, she liked the Rocky Road, so I had pinks. Had pinks in with it, didn't it? So okay, so let's try that. Let's do this one. This one with it. So I do that. This is Rocky Road with the pink. So if you really want to like emphasize the pink, cool is that? And like there's few little sprinkles, like amazes me. Injects color all over the entire page, like that quick, in seconds. Of course, I got it over here too, which I was not. So these are fun. I think if you want to, they're worthwhile. You just need a few little sprinkles and voila. I'm using more product than you probably normally would use. I just kind of go crazy. That's what I do. Yeah, it's fun. Those are really pretty. The Rocky Road is more yellow in it. And you see that just by wetting it a little bit more. And there's the brown that plays into it. When you really wet this one down, and you see more of the brown that's actually in it. I like this one. I like the purple. I think Rocky Road should have been left alone without the other color. I don't know if I like the other color with it. I think I like this one. I think I like the Rocky Road by itself. Trying to soak up some. I guess I could just use a paper towel. Be smart about it. Let's soak up. Let me soak up some of this. I'm going to hold up the purple. So with the purple, this is, you can see the brown that's mixed into it. So purple, blue, you can see the brown that's in these. So that's the difference in they're not shiny or sparkly. They're matte and they have the browns. I'm just looking at the color, sorry. I'm assessing. So we tried them on the jelly plate. We tried mixing with paint. Let's go back on paper. Let's go back to the just to see. Let's go back to the, I already used that color. I got the other. Let's try this again. Let's try the, forget about wiping the end off. Distress oxide. And the lid on, some orange. More distress oxides. I would say honestly, these actually play together pretty good. The distress oxides and this and the infusions, they actually play together pretty nicely. If I turn it this way, does that look like a shark? Or a fish? So actually, I think the infusions and the distress sprays, I think they play well together. So I'm actually really liking these together. I think the infusions adds a little bit of like interest to the spray, so it's not just a spray. You get all this like crunchy texture without really adding texture to your page. So I really like these two. I like the idea of mixing these together, because then you got all these little crunchy bits within your spray. So I like it. Now let's see. So we like the distress oxides with the infusions. Let's try a permanent spray. Let's try a permanent spray with the infusions.
just to see how that reacts with it. Since it is a spray, which would activate it, but it dries permanent. So let's try that real quick. Yeah, I do too. Like it, I think the oxides and the infusions play well together, and the colors are fairly similar. You can mix and match these pretty well, and I like the texture too. Like that adds texture to your page without adding bulk, and I love that. And the more it dries, the more it sits there drying, more I like it. You see the orange bits, the brown, like. Yeah, I really like it. Like it. I'm going to try a permanent spray with the infusions next. Let's just try some of these. These are permanent. Let's just try some of these and see what happens. Purple. Oh, spritz of water now. What? On top of what the paper I laid down? Hold on. She's probably talking about this one. So that does break up the crunchiness by adding. Oh, it looks like a bird. Oh, I'm going to stop. It looks like a bird. Don't move. Don't move. It looks like a bird. Like there's a bird. There's a wing. Art. And there are fish. Bird fish. I love when that happens. Yeah, I did. Yeah. So then you lose. Yeah, I did lose it. But it's still through here and it still changes. So then if you go back in, what color did I use on this? I can't remember what color I used. What did I use with the turquoise? Lord. I don't remember what color I used now. It wasn't Rocky Road, was it? I can't remember what I used. Oh, well, let's start magenta. I don't remember what I used. And you can kind of keep playing with it. Till you're happy with it. Now it looks like a hummingbird. It was orange and turquoise. Thank you, Sharon. I couldn't remember what I used. Too late. They're on the peak. Now it kind of looks like a hummingbird. A big fat hummingbird, though. That would be a really fat hummingbird. Yeah, if you don't overspray it, you'll have the grunge. If you want to have less grunge, add more water. The poor fat. That's a poor fat hummingbird. Okay. All right, so let's go with purple. And there, where's their purple? There. Because it's not going to be the same purple. This one had pinks in it. We'll use the Rocky Road with it. It is spraying weird. I guess my it's clogged up. Hold on. Look how it's spraying, Eileen. It's like clogged up. Okay. Okay, so this is permanent. This is Marabou spray. This is permanent. This is not permanent. Just kind of see. This is the rocky road, and the purple's bringing out the black. So it should be, when this dries, it should be, this would be a way to make it permanent. Because you're not adding any water. You just kept it with a permanent spray with it. Do as little much as you want. And then let's do a stencil or something. Give it some texture. See what happens. It's going to get on here, but it's no big deal. It'll wash off. No biggie. Let's just see what happens if you're. Ooh, that did not go well. Hold on. That just smeared it worse. Hold on. Not a good experiment. Hold on. Let's do the lift technique here just to see. Again, just seeing what we can do with it. So let's see. That's interesting. I mean, it does react differently. I would honestly say, just putting this down, the product does react differently with the Marabou spray being permanent. I don't know how to describe it, but versus the distress oxides that are water-based, it is different. It doesn't, I don't know, it's just different. I don't even know how to put it into words. But this will make it permanent this way. But it doesn't move as freely as with the distress oxide, because this is liquid, but it's permanent. But it's different. Something's different about it and the oxides. Besides, maybe it's just the water-based and that's it. And that could be all it is. But I think it's kind of cool. But now you can kind of see the texture I was trying to put into it. So when I pushed this down, I was like, wowza, that was really ugly. But now you can see that texture. And then after I lift it a little bit out. So this is really dark. If you don't like it, you could always go in and add some paint on top of it. So it's not like if you can't add to it. So when this is dry, because it's permanent, you could totally add paint on top of it. Hopefully it won't move. Okay. I'm going to try it one more time with a different color combination just to see. I don't know if I like this or not. Let's see. Let's try this. This has got sparkle. And it shouldn't just sparkle. I don't know if that's a fair test. Okay, what was this one? Ooh, that will look really bad. How about the gold and a raspberry? Let's just try this real quick. Ooh, that's really settled. Hold on. Maybe we'll use gold, maybe not. Yeah, the Marabou. I'm trying to see how it works with the permanent versus now even the oxides are different than dilutions. So let's even grab that real quick. Let's grab like a couple dilution sprays and then try that too. I mean, these are, let's just see the difference. Okay, let's just see the difference. We'll try one more with this and then we'll try dilutions because that would be different than the oxides and they're both water soluble. This I'm not going to use. I can't get mixed up. Okay, that's going to sit upside down for a while. Let's go to a different color. All right. These are spraying funky. Hey, Tom. Are you busy? Can you make the dogs come in and shut the door in the back? Make the dogs come in and shut the door in the back. They're barking. It's getting dark. Or not. Actually, it's only smoky out. I don't know what trouble he's causing. Yeah, don't scare him. He ain't going to come in. Yeah, it's weird, right? It's spraying really, it's spraying really weird. Thank you. It's starting to get dark, and while I'm staying out there barking, I don't know what he's barking at. Oh my God. That's the only thing I don't like about the marabous is because it gets clogged. So it's hard to make this a true experiment because it's clogging and not moving and not working very well. And this has nothing to do with the infusions. This just has to do with the actual sprayer being super duper clogged. But see how it's like thick? Because this is permanent, it's like it's really thick. And it did spray weird. Granted, it did spray weird. But see how this is really thick? So I'm not like, I don't know if I like this. So I would say I don't like this. So I would say ixnay, these do not play well with them. So I'm going to say ixnay this. So let's try the dilutions with it. So I don't like that. It's too thick. It's not moving. And then my sprayer's clogged. And yeah. All right. Don't like it. Let's try we'll just use plain old white. Let's just try white. And we'll use some emerald green. Okay. Got to do dinner. All right, Joycey. You know, post your jelly prints you did. Let's just see how the dilutions, since it is water-based, and that maybe is what we need to stick with. And then just seal it with that medium. Well, this white looks good with it. Dilutions is doing good with it. So I guess you better stick, I guess it's best to stick to a water-based product. That's the infusions with the dilutions. Like that went much better. Yeah. Well, obviously water would work fine too, but I mean, this just adds, by adding the dilution spray, just adds that, another color into it. So it's just not spray and water. So actually, I like this. So I would definitely like the dilutions with it, and I like the oxides with the infusions. They are water-based. That makes sense why they play better together. This is a lot like using the alcohol inks when it's like this. See how it's like floating? It's like it's floating. So cool. It's like it's sliding. It's just sliding on top of that paper. Like it's just floating. Actually, it looks really cool. Okay. So I like these. I like distress oxides. And I like this print actually. Try a little bit. I can, you see the brown like coming in, like, you know, we have the white dilutions, but this has the green. We use green, and then the green has, again, like the walnut stained crystals in it, and then that's coming through. It really looks neat. You just got to find a way to use it, how you want to use it. Experiment and try different, try different products. I have another we could try. Like I have a see, wiggle it around, you get something else. Now, the other spray I have is a Prima, which again is a water based, but the Prima spray has some shiny stuff in it though. I love that. It's like I love how that looks. It's like it turned out to like a really creamy green with the brown in it. I mean, it's just really pretty. Like that would be a really pretty, delicate page. So it's soaking wet, and I'm just going to set it aside because it's going to take forever to dry. Let's make a second print. Let me see if I make a second print. I don't want to like dry forever. Ooh, that's going to look good. I like this. I like this colors. It doesn't do justice. It's actually a mint green, but it doesn't look that way in the camera. It looks more, so slightly different. Bye, Vaughn. Thank you. See you later. Thanks for stopping by, hon. Watching me make messes. Yeah, it's still, I think it's always in my camera or whatever. Just, it's really pretty green. It just doesn't look like it in the photo. I like this. I like these two prints. These are really soft. These I will definitely do something else with. So I have winners and I have losers here. So the only one I liked with the permanent spray that I even liked was this one. I hated the pink one. This one was that one's not too bad. Jelly printing with it, I would say, yeah, I don't know, but I definitely would not want to like do that all the time. I would not want to jelly print with this. I mean, use jelly printing like it's supposed to be with paint, but I'll clean it up a minute. So we've tried, I like the illusions, I like the other. The permanent, not so much, which makes sense. They're probably not meant to be mixed anyway, so you don't know till you try. And I got a mess. Hold on. Let me clean up a second. I know I was going to try. I want to try paint. I want to try some paint with it. cardstock. I know we did that on the jelly plate, but I know again it's probably not right, but I want to try it again anyway. I want to try the paint over it. I'm running out of water. Hold on. Just one more try. Sorry, I like to experiment. As you can see, I like to experiment. Because it does, because you're not like not gonna do any worse than what I mean. Just like I said, just on cardstock, computer paper, just play. Make sure you fill your water bottles. That one's a pretty color. I don't know if I've used this one by itself. This one's pretty. What is this one? What I just used. This one was what? Scarlet? This one was Frankly Scarlet. That one's really pretty. That one has, I like that one. Paper Artsy Paints. Now I don't actually. This Scarlet has pinks, oranges, browns. That's actually really pretty. I didn't know Paper Artsy even made paints. Actually, to tell you the truth. I like the smush version. Let's see. What if any of my prints are dry? I have them all over the place. Trying to find one that we use just. That one has paint on it. Just put, I'm gonna throw a stencil and some paint on it just to see what happens. How well, white obviously it's going to go through. Let me switch to black. I just want to see. I mean, you're better. I mean, I think you're just better off. Like, this is how you. I mean, I would want to practice instead of practicing on my like a journal page or something that you care about, like something you might care about. This is the way to do it. Is practice on whoops, side piece of paper, and then if you hate it, it doesn't matter. Just play on a separate piece of paper like this. If it's great, you can tear it, use it in a page. But I think it's like it's just a safe way to see if you're gonna like it or not. Because the color, I mean, underneath here, these are water-based, but since this is black, maybe it won't seep through. Let's just see. I mean, like I could dry it and see. Let's just do this. Yeah, I was scrubbing it through. See, that looks pretty good. Now these were the water soluble, and then black. Obviously, it can't bleed through to black, so that makes it a little more permanent. You know what I mean? Once this is dry, so that actually looks pretty good. I actually like that. And I like that there is the You still see that the smears of the infusions behind it, you know what I mean? Actually looks pretty good. I like that. So you can tell, that way you can kind of tell we did play with that in behind, you know what I mean? Yeah, I like that. That actually would be fine on a journal page. There's some infusions down, and put this. Oh, where's my book? Because we did that in a book. Hold on. Again, keep having shift stuff around. Making room, making room, making room. I feel like Kathy. All this experimenting. Making room. Making room. Gets on the book. It don't matter. Just a journal. All right. So what color we use? This, and let's try. They pick up some of the black. We can throw the black down. Let's just try it on the edge. And on this edge. Let's just throw it on just the edge, just to see. Oh, this one we did. We'll give it a border. No fear, right? No fear. Whoop. Let me raise this up. Sorry. Liking this. I mean, I think this kind of looks neat. Let me go and throw, just for fun, just to see. We'll go with the lighter color. Let's just go with like a pink color on this side, just to see in a different stencil. It doesn't paint all over it. Let's go with the lighter color, just to see any bleed through. What the pink. Let's throw it all over. And see, I went with the pink, and you see the pink doesn't cover it as well. So I guess black is, if you want to completely cover it up, go with black. Again, but like this, I'm using just a lighter color here, and then you can kind of see the color behind it. You know what I'm saying? So black will completely cover it. That's what I was suspecting. Then you go with this pink, which looks fine. But I mean, you're gonna see stuff come through. So black might be the only safe color you can do. Interesting. So that I figured was gonna happen. So okay, let's line that back up. actually like that. Let me try that again. Hold on. I misaligned these, and that turned out really cool. Hold on. Let me do that. I like how that looks. I'm going to offset this. That actually looks really cool. That was purely accidental. I like how that looks. I'm going to offset this one too. Or that one looks better because I did the pink first and then the black. Ah. Hold on. That was fun to try. I like this. It actually looks pretty cool. So what we need, let's just start one over here. Here we have just a page. We're just playing and spraying and get something new. Let it dry a second. And go back in. I get some of the black off of this one. Offset it again. That's fun. Oh, sorry, look up. Okay, I'm sorry. What brand is the primitive like stencil that you used in black? This one? Let's see. This one is Crafter's Workshop, and it is TCW 654. So that number should get you. And I think there's a smaller one. I think there's a 6x6 of this as well. Yeah, TCW 654. Thank you. Yeah. It is kind of primitive. I never really thought about that till you actually said that. I didn't really think about that. It is primitive. And that's I need to do a stream with the folk art book I bought. I still need to try that. I have the acrylic book. The acrylic book I bought. Just go with white, just to see what. It's going to show through, but just for fun. I got the acrylic book that I was enabled by Kathy with, and then I have the folk art book that had the step-by-step. So I'm getting the new Ray book tomorrow. So yeah, we need to, I think I'll plan on next week. I'll plan on working out of a book next week. We'll do like a step-by-step out of a book. Because I don't think I'm getting any new products next week to play with. So I think we can just do like a step-by-step. We'll just do a step-by-step out of a book next week. The white's looking pretty good, I must say. I don't mind the white. The pink did not go well, but the white, and it's the same brand. It's just a generic paint I got from Tuesday Morning. I don't mind the white. So the white looks, I mean, you can still see the colors through, but it's not too bad. The pink I wasn't super crazy about till I messed up and put the black off-sided. The white, I think, looks pretty good. It's fun to see what's going to happen. You know what I mean? You're just like, I don't know what's going to happen. I need to do is throw an image on here. I need to put an image on here next. I need to go and grab an image and try to make a page with this, like collage something on here. Do a page. Do something with it. Do something with our experimental page. Something. Oh, thank you, Eileen. The acrylic book is nice. I got the folk art book I got the other day. I got it at Ollie's. They have it. I'm sure they have it on Amazon, but I actually found it at Ollie's. The folk art book. I'll take it back. I got one folk art book from Ollie's and one on Amazon. I think. I got two. I bought Folk Art Creative. I found this one at Hobby Lobby last week for $4.98. This one I really, really liked. This was a Folk Art Fusion. And this one I got at Ollie's for $7. And this one we could work out of next week. Or we could work out of the Ray one I'm going to get tomorrow. So this one has step-by-steps throughout the whole thing. Now the problem is here I'm going to have to draw it, right? So if I'm going to do this, I'm going to have to try to draw it ahead of time. Or I trace this, or you know what I mean, trace it with tracing paper and use the carbon paper and do that. So I'll have to decide. Or do something simple that's easy to draw like that. This one actually has some fun ones. The boats and the trees, that's really basic. So we could play with that. You're not looking? Okay, DM later? Okay. The other folk art one I got, this one I did get on Amazon. This one was Folk Art Infusion Americana, and that was the other one because I think it's fun too. Joycey likes the folk art too. This one has again like step by steps, like for a cardinal. This cute little house with the little laundry out, and this one they show you the actual just easy sketch. So I like that they show you the easy sketch and then you build on it. So this one will be fun too. Yeah, or we could work out of the Ray book. I'll have to decide. We'll work out of we'll work out of a book next week. Your folk art book or maybe the Ray book. I don't know. I'll let you guys, I'll try to do is I'll like set a picture up and I'll let you guys know. Like I'll set like a thing on YouTube so you know what I'm working out of. As soon as I get the Ray book tomorrow, I might even be able to let you know in advance. So if you want to try to find it, you can find it in time. If not, you can still play along. You don't have to have the book. You can watch what I'm doing and just copy. If you don't have the money to buy the book, just watch what I'm doing. Some notes look really easy, and just do what I'm doing. If you don't want to go out and buy it, don't worry about it. You can still play along. So no big deal because I'm going to be doing it right in front of you and calling it out, and you can just play along. So don't feel like you have to buy something if you don't want to. I want everybody to have fun. I think I'm going to leave this alone. I need to try to find an image. Something fun. Let's throw an image on here. Let's try to find a cool image. Leave my box of images out here. Let's see if we can find something fun just to finish it out before I get off. I gave Joycey a lot of the really funny stuff. I tried to throw Joycey's way. Let's see. I'm digging. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm digging. I have a whole bin of just stuff like tarot magazines, calendars, etc., etc.
Ooh, that's a cute image. It's not going to match our page. Not exactly sure what's going to match our page exactly, because that's kind of whatever. We're going to do our best. Let's do a fish. That's funny. Oh, okay, guys, I gotta turn on my fan. I'm having a hot flash. Shoo wee, burning up. You guys got to listen to my fan. I'm totally like dripping with sweat right now. Ugh, hate it. Totally dripping right now. I'm drippy for no reason. Like I have sweat pouring down my back. Oh, this is awful. Hot flashes should be illegal. I didn't cover that up. I like this pink over here. I like this. I didn't cover up part of that. Don't get old. Or if you do get old, I guess it's just like it just comes on with like enraging. You feel like all of a sudden you're on fire. It's crazy. I'm literally standing here. There's no reason for this. It's not like I'm running downstairs or I'm exercising. I'm literally just bent over to get some magazine things and I start dripping. Oh. And these young people are like, damn, I'm glad I'm not old. I don't know what she's eating, Eileen. Whoo, take off a little jacket. That might help. It's just, oh, Lordy. It's pouring down my back at the moment. I think I was downstairs having a workout. Nope. Just bending over getting magazine stuff. Yeah, it's a little odd. I think she's eating flowers. Maybe she's eating flowers. Those are not the right. I don't know. Ask Maybelline. Just maybe we can't even make anything out of this. It may just be what it is. Or we can at least try before I get off of here. Time at 9:15. Trying to cut my streams shorter. I keep streaming. I'm gonna make it shorter. I'm gonna make it shorter. 3 hours later, 4 hours later. Yeah, I think we'll work out a book next week. That way you guys can play along. You'll have more fun if you can play along. Eileen, did you get when you got your order? Did you get the free Marlene die cuts? I get die cuts of mine. I already have those. The ones I was using on my tag, but I am not gonna reject that. You know what I'm saying? So. I don't think I can use girl. That makes sense. I think I'm gonna stick with birds. It's easy to. Thing we don't have. Burning it, people, burning it. We're gonna power through it though. We're gonna power through the hot flash. We will not let it stop us. I don't like that. Hold on. fine. I'm gonna start sweating again apparently when I bend over. Ivy, come back over again, sweat. Jeez, that's when it's like I gotta try, I'm starting to get well and trying to get back in shape but it is what it is. Let's see. Oh, that's one's fun. This one's fun. I don't know if it matches though, but I really like it. In a second, I'll maybe turn my camera. I have just basically a big box, and I throw my images in it and rummage through it, see if I find something pretty. I mean, I used to kind of try to organize my images, but there's really no good way to organize your images. I like the bird here, so I'm liking the bird because that seems to work. Unless I end up needing to add pink over here to make it work. Finding the little things I like, but I don't know if they make sense. I like the squirrel, actually. I don't know if I have enough blue to use that one. I like the squirrel. That's why I kept it. I'm like, oh, squirrel. Maybe it doesn't make sense. I like it. I love squirrels. I don't know about you guys, but I love squirrels. I like all. To be honest, I like squirrels and I like chipmunks and I like all the little cute things. I like everything like that. Let's just try a butterfly. Let's try a butterfly. So if I'm gonna have to draw those antennas, I'm not gonna try to cut around antennas. I am not doing that. So collage is fun. I actually enjoy collaging. I mean, I enjoy like collecting the images and finding, I use them. I'm not as good as Dee Dee, of course. She's had a lot of practice and a lot of time put into it. So she's so good at it. But I do like it though. It is fun. It's super fun. Kind of like that. Maybe just the butterfly without the stem. Or let me think. Maybe even I might just use the butterfly. Kind of like the butterfly kind of ties in with the black. You gonna watch me fail? I'm trying, people. I'm trying. I'm gonna cut the butterfly off. I really don't have any purple on this one. I think I could do is have my butterfly sitting on this. Let's try that. Collage is kind of up to you, what you like. No right or wrong. Again, it's what you like, what you think makes sense. Kind of like that. Let me look in the camera. I've got a big old glare going. Just do the bird and then do some words. Oh, wait a minute. Janet must have said something. Hold on. I'm sorry, Janet. I'm not seeing it. Sorry. Focusing. I'm focusing, people. Okay. When I see a video and some adding images, they have straight edges. Stick to it. Hand and rip the edges. Oh, y'all are making fun of me. You're making fun of the rulers. Never mind. I could do that. I could leave the bird and just do a title on this side. That's a good point. I could just like leave it alone, or I stencil more on that side. I could do it in pink. I could actually maybe try to do that's good. I could try a quote and stencil pink. That way I'm throwing that back in.
I have some Donna Downey ones that have quotes. No more classes. This is a big print, so maybe if I do it with a small. I could doodle too on top of the black. I could go back in and actually doodle and draw. So maybe I should do just something here, and I could go in with the white pen over here. Hold on. Let me keep looking. Let me find a long narrow quote of hers. Let me look and see if it's in here. I have quite a collection of Donna Downey ones. Let's see. See what she's got. I don't have it memorized what I have, so that one. That one's a little smaller. Smile, go to proof. Let's see. Old colors. Technical. Go looking. Don't give up on me. Don't give up. There you go. Something just basic like this. Just. I like the idea of filling. I like the idea of filling this in with some white and this in with some black. I'm just gonna put the word art. I'm just gonna keep it stupid simple. Try and get some of these papers out of the way. Try and get some more paint down. Keep it stupid. Stencils, stencils, stencils. Stencils are so awesome. Stupid, simple. Hey, that should be my title. Stupid stencil. Stupid, simple. Say that 10 times fast. No more early dentist appointments. I was like, don't you have anything later? No, of course not. Those appointments would be taken. I can make like a little perch or the bird here. We have a bird sitting there. I like it. That looks a little bit better, I think. You know, who would make this look super duper easy would be Paula. She'd come in here and boom, boom, done. I don't normally do super messy pages like this. That's why, I like the idea of doing it, but I normally do neat pages. So that's why I'm slightly struggling. But that's part of the Ray, what's her name? She does more messy art. And I like the idea of trying to learn to be messy. But then at the same time, it scares me. Does that make any sense? Because if you look at most of my journal pages, they're usually not messy like this. They're usually neat. But this is the stuff I would like to learn. I just got to get over neatness to do it for fun. There's so many artists on Instagram I follow that do messy, fun art, and it looks so good. And I'm always like, that looks so good. Oh, that's true. I do forget about my stencil girl stencils. Hey, Jamie. I'm going to glue my bird down. So I'm going to dry this real quick. Figure out where I did my bird. Birdie! I moved it to do that thing. Oh, here it is. Okay. Found her. Wow, Eileen, I'm going to be cleaning up for hours after this stream. And I still, again, like I can't even blame her. It's my idea. Get the jelly plate out and 50 million stencils. I want to blame Eileen. I can't. I blame myself. More fun to blame her. And then again, last week I did the mess myself, and yep, again. But we had fun and we learned what works, what doesn't work. The infusions are it's a pretty neat product. I like it. Just something fun. It's just something else to use and play with and have fun with. That's what we like to do. Collect, play. That's what we do. Yeah, that's not too bad, right? Considering I'm like, what to do? Yeah, as I say, I love everybody. I love like everybody else's messy pages, and I don't know why I'm so like scared and critical of doing it myself. So just silly. I guess not confident. I guess maybe. Yeah, just lacking a little bit of confidence, I guess. But if I don't practice, you know what I mean, I'm never gonna get good at it. So oh, I need to get more of these pens. I'm almost out of ink. I have 2 of these left. They only got a teeny bit of ink. And these are the best white gel pens there are. They're the best. Janet did not lie. And I bought like a pack of them at the time. And yeah, I'm down to like a teeny bit of ink in both and two left. It's time. It's time. Like I'm a snob now. I don't even want any other kind of white ink pen. Like this just works so good. Like you don't even want to bother. Draw out the animal face. Oh, that's a good idea. Set that one like over here off the floor aside. That's a good idea, Eileen. That was my favorite. That was my favorite pull of the night. Yeah, it's a Uniball. It's a Uniball Sigma. Excuse my hands. They're going to look really bad when I focus in. But do you see that little like Chinese, Japanese, whatever on the top? Make sure you get the gel pen. It has that. Because if you get the Signo that doesn't have that little Oriental writing on the top, it's not as good. So get that specific one. Because if you get the one without that, it's not near as good without the little Oriental, Japanese, Chinese, the writing. I don't know which it is. So, Chinese. Oh, no, it's Japanese. Yep. Okay, because, yeah, you got to get the one with the yellow symbol at the top. Like, these are the bomb. Like, I mean, you know, like, if it gets, like, not working, just rub it on your hand. And I think just you got to keep these upright, like any gel pen, like, hold it upright. And I kept doing that when I first got gel pens, and Brenda was like, and that's when Brenda, she's like, you need to hold it upright. And then she told me the trick of rubbing it on my hand if ink quits coming out of it, and it fixes it. But yeah, this is, I will never own another gel pen on the planet except for this one. I would buy them and they'd work for 2 minutes and you had to throw them out. It was such a waste of money. I will never use another white gel pen but this brand. I mean, this is going over top of craft paint with ease. I mean, you could just use this on just black paper. Yeah, I can't say enough about this pen. I was glad I made that one, that stream, when Janet was using these. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, this is kind of like what Dina, I'm sorry, Diane Reevely. I mean, she does a lot of like the black, and then her drawings, and she does a lot of like little lines and doodles in her work. I don't know what she uses. I honestly didn't like her pens that much. Thanks, Josie. Oh, you're welcome, though. Because I know that I wanted to mention that because you might already know these things. Like if you use these before, you know these things. But just in case you're new and don't know it, because I didn't know it when I first started using these. I had no idea to hold it upright. I didn't know to like rub it on my hand if it gets to where it stops working. Because I would tilt it, you know what I mean? I would tilt it like, you know, like if you're writing with a pen, I would just tilt it like I normally would. Yeah. Didn't know. Actually, you should hold it upright for any gel pen, not just this brand for that matter. See, like it's not working again, so you just rub it on your hand a little bit, and then boom, it starts working again. I think it was Brenda who said that to me. Brenda will start coming to streams more once school is out. She's busy. She draws a lot of, she's on Instagram. I can't think of what name she goes by. She draws a lot of like lighthouses and stuff like that in her journals. Oh, okay. I'll see you later, Sharon. Yeah, just I mean, it's just fun. These little, I mean, this might not be too exciting to watch, but these just add little details to your work. Oh, these are like funky little triangles. Yeah. Thanks for the idea, Devin, to throw a title on the one side and just call it a day, because I was, yeah, very much struggling to find something quickly out of my book. I mean, that's part of it too. I was trying to find something fast out of my book. Fast, super fast. So that's not going to work. I almost need my other pen. Where's that? I'll use one of these. So Eileen, are you going to sign up and take the mini journaling book class with me? If you're interested, I will send you a link. Or you can wait and see what I make and see if you want to take the class. She has a whole, Ray has like a whole bunch of pictures on her Instagram. And you can see, I think she's doing like a page a day in her books or something or other. I just want to make the books. I don't know if I'm going to draw in it every day or whatever, but I just want to make one. They just look so cute. Yeah. Night, Dorothy. Oh, the free one? I got to look at that. I got to find that one you talked about in the beginning of the stream. I'm going to have to go find that one. I hope it's better than the other one we took. I think there's probably only two people that I want to go in and do the actual art. I want to go in, which was Tori's and Laylee's were the only ones I really actually liked from that. I don't know what the name of that last one was, but we did. But those are the only ones I really liked. So is anyone doing any? I know for Mother's Day, I'm gonna be doing. I don't have any plans. My kids got like plans, I think, with their the other family, which is fine. I'm going to go to a graduation thing tomorrow. It's always weird to like share your birthday like I do with the Mother's Day weekend because it's just like chaotic. It's chaotic, let me tell you. My oldest, her birthday is Christmas Eve, and you know she always felt like bummed because like everyone would give her like this is your Christmas birthday gift combined. So like which I thought was really neat at the time when she was born. I was like, oh, she's born Christmas Eve, but then like later on she was like hated it because everyone was combining her Christmas gifts and her birthday gifts, and she'd rather it had been like divided up over the year, you know what I mean? Like instead of getting everything at once, all our gifts at once. And I thought, yeah, I guess, but I had no control over it. So I had no control over it. Let's see. It was called. Let me look it up real quick. Okay, 1 second. It's loading. God, it's loading slow. Loading super duper slow. Okay. Finally. God. Taking forever. Nope. Hold on. I'm in my Gmail looking it up. My computer is running like uber slow, and I don't know why it's running so slow. I must be playing video games or something, blowing up everything. I think I found it. Hold on. It's called Pocket Journals. Okay, it's called Pocket Journals. I can't why I think it's I couldn't remember the name of it. I think it's called Pocket Journals. Let me look and make sure it's right. It's a good. It looks like a really good class. Okay, that's not it. Hold on. Ray. What's her name? I'm gonna have to look up after her. I can't think of her name. I'm so frustrated. Like it was a pocket journal on her site. I'm sorry, I can't find it right now. I'll put it on Instagram. I can't at the moment find it. My email. It's on Art to the Fifth. I think it might be on Art to the Fifth website too. It's Art to the Fifth, and it's on there. She teamed up with the Sandy from Art to the Fifth. Try Art to the Fifth to find it. It's like taking forever to load. I guess I need to. I get done. I need to reboot my computer. I don't know why it's loading so slow. I know it's a big glare on there, but that isn't too bad for just like throwing down some powder, throwing down the infusions, experimenting with some paint and finding an image and doing some doodles. I consider that not too bad of a throw together journal page. And then I have papers all over the floor to use for tearing and gluing into stuff, but that's not too bad. At least I can honestly say I finished the journal page for this stream. I didn't just make big messes. I actually completed something. Thanks, Jamie. That's not too bad for a trial thing. Yeah, we were just trying all the sprays and mixing them with different, the infusions and mixing them with other stuff. We tried gelli printing. We did it all. And at least made a page. Did you find it? Yay, Eileen found it. Art to the Fifth. Maybe ink the, oh, that might be good to ink the edges. It is Pocket Journals, so I was right. Pocket Journals is the name, and it's on the Art to the Fifth website. Yeah, there you go. Thank you for finding that. That's what I signed up for. It's my happy birthday page. Let me get a ink pad. I never think to ink the edges like we used to do with everything. I kind of forget about that. We used to do that with so many things, and while like we all did that, and I kind of forget about that. It actually will kind of help make it look a little more finished, since I don't have a lot of color on the edges. Going old school. I like it. Yeah, I like the white doodles too. It kind of gives it the little something without like making it insanely crazy with all the splashes and background. Gives it a little something something. All right, woohoo! I Eileen to take it with me. It looks like it'd be a lot of fun. No, they take you. Oh no, they take you to pay. They take PayPal. I did. It went to PayPal automatically, and then you can choose where you want to do the PayPal or the other or credit card. They take PayPal. I don't know why, because I know it did for me. And you on Sandy's one? That's weird, because yeah, I did do it that way. Huh? Let's see. Yeah, that should have worked. Because I was able. That's how I did it. Of course, I was maybe. Huh? Wonder how I was able to do it and you weren't. Maybe because I was on Sandy's page. Sandy has a page. The girl in the Art to the Fit that worked, the Sandy Keene. Maybe I was on her page and did it instead of the that one. Try Sandy Keene. She has it on her her website too. But if you can watch the video, if you take Eileen's link and you scroll down, you can watch the video. Really? They said that they're not set up for PayPal. Yeah. Try Sandy Keene. Go to her go to hers. She's part of Art to the Fifth, and she's doing the class with Ray. If you watch a little video down, it looks like a lot of fun. You just use miscellaneous papers and little ribbons and whatnot, and just make a cute little journal. I mean, I think they only end up being about like that big. I think it'd be fun. All these papers I got laying all over my floor, totally use those. So this one, I love the cat, or I love that one. I love how that one ended up making a cat image or dog image, however you want to look at it. I love it. That was my favorite of the coincidental pulls that we did. Now, Kathy, when you decide on a journaling by the fives time, if we're going to do it like Friday morning, or like if Vaughn's playing along, let me know, because I've got everything. A raccoon, kind of. But yeah, they look like little cute little journals. Like they would be so easy to make and fun. You can use up all your little papers. That's why I'm excited. I can use up all these jelly prints and just little whatever you have in your stash. You don't have to buy anything for that class. Just sew it all together and then add paint to it. Like you don't need to buy anything for that class. Just use all your little scraps. Okay, that'd be good. Let me know as I'm ready. I've got my little book. I've got all my stuff sorted, and I wasn't going to do it. I was like, oh, but then after I thought, well, maybe I can make it better and be more organized. I'm excited about trying journaling with by the five. So I'm excited about trying that again. Okay, you want to do Tuesday? So we could do it during your stream, or we could do it during Lena's stream on Tuesday. That works. That gives everybody, if they want to think about playing along, can gather all their stuff. If you go to and you can get all your piles, which gather all your items together for it. And I had a list. Where is it? I'm going to do my list. So if you want to play along, so journaling by the fives, you need paint, ink, whatever, some sort of color. You need collage, lightweight collage items like tissue paper or deli paper or something, stamps or stencils, focal images, words or phrases, pen, markers, paint, pens, and then she has now a freestyle. So after, like, you do 15 minutes, you get to do this, and you stop. 15 minutes, you do this, 15 minutes, this, 15, 15, 15. Then you basically can go back and then use some of your things and kind of spruce it up and change it a little bit. But it just kind of gets you to splash down things and nothing. So it'll be messy like this. But you got only 15 minutes for each thing. 15 minutes for, you know, to do 10 pages. I should write that down. It's 15 minutes and you do 10 pages. It could be little any size pages you want. So it could be, you know, I made my own book. You could do 10 pages in here, 10 pages of any 10 pages of any kind of paper, any size. And you go to the Shannon Green. And she's on YouTube, and she has she's the one that kind of started the craze, and you can watch her do it to get an idea how to do it. Go Shannon Green. If no one, I'm just taking out in case someone's watching the video and doesn't know about this. 15 minutes and a break, 15 minutes to do 10 pages. Yeah, 15 minutes to do paint on 10 pages, 15 minutes to do like collage, 15 minutes to do stamps or stencils on 10 pages, 15 minutes to do images, and 15 minutes to do some paint pens or whatever. And then freestyle is you got 15 minutes to go back and do any one of these you need to do on your pages and make them complete. It is insane. It is totally insane. Like you're just like, because you also, you know, try to use wax paper, you got to kind of dry. If you're using a paint in the beginning, like you got, or ink, you have to dry your pages too. Part of that 15 minutes is drying your pages. So yeah, it gets crazy. Crazy. Yeah, front and back. Yeah, thank you, Jamie. Front and back up to 10 pages. Front and back. So it's 20 pages actually total when you do front back. Tuesday. So yeah, you should. I mean, it's fun to play along. That would be what time? Okay, Kathy streams between at 10, anywhere around 10 to 1 usually. And then Lena comes on at 1. So we could do 2 sessions of these, or just we do it with Jamie, or we pick it with Kathy. Whoever can be at whichever one everyone can be at. It's easier to be at the 10 a.m. Eastern Kathy. It's easier to be at Lena's 1 Eastern on Tuesday. Whichever majority seems to be easier to make it to. Well, I'm going to do front and back. Yeah, I'm going to do it that way because I decided to. I watched Shannon Green's new version. She did, and she basically took 10 pages. Like I made covers for mine, and she took 10 pages. Like I used cardstock, and then I punched a hole to sewed them, and I made a book, a 20-page book with 10 cardstock pages. And so this she said this is what she does now because it's easier. Which I definitely think this would be easier. So this is, Shannon Green, I think she sells these now. I need to put a piece of wax paper in there. So she sells these books. If you don't want to sew your own book, Shannon Green sells these now. And she has stencils now. I was watching her stream. She has stencils now, which I did not know. And then, so she did this. She sewed 10 pages, and then you do front back. That's what Jamie's talking about. I'm doing that. I'm making a book. Mine are sticking because of the varnish. I varnished the covers. Yeah. Which is easier for you, Devin? Yeah, it is loosey goosey fun. That's why Shannon Green has you do it, because it is like, it forces you to not overthink it. It's just fun play to make you not overthink your pages, and to just learn to be fun and see what happens with it, not overthink it. It's neat that she started this. This is huge. Like, how long ago she said she did this? 4 or 5 years ago. So I already made my cover. I sewed my book. I made the covers, and I'm ready to go. And I already got. I took dollar store baskets like she did. I went to dollar store, and they have these baskets for $1, super cheap, and I wish I could find more than 2 this size. She had more than that. And then you put your images in here, put your collage images in. I had to use small baskets after that because I couldn't find any more. And then that way you're like, when you're on the other, you have them separated in group. Okay, images, okay, words, okay, pens, okay, paint, and then group it all together, so it's all like there, so you'll stay more organized. And these are just dollar store baskets. So, and then what I'm going to do, I was telling them, is I bought this, I'm going to put my book in here. And then I have room to do 3 more. And I'm going to put my little books in here in this cup and just have them in here. It's part of, actually, I started doing this, and I watched Shannon Green's videos, and this is what she does. Like, I don't know if she uses these covers. She like makes her books like these for the Journaling by Fives and sells them. And I actually was doing this anyway, because I want to have all my Journaling by Fives. I could do 4 books in this and keep them together, so I can remember all the fun we had. It's all together. Yeah, the baskets are a good idea. Yeah, use like baskets or Tupperware bowl, like Tupperware containers out of your kitchen if you don't want to go and buy those at the dollar store. Wicker, wooden baskets, whatever you have at home. I just went to the dollar store and bought some, but you could also just use what you have. And then you have it all sorted out in front of you. So you're like 15 minutes, boom, this, 15 minutes, boom, and then it's all there. And then I think you won't get, because I didn't do it. I don't know if I did it that way. Like, I think some people put them in Ziploc bags, like I think Lena did. And I think if I have them in Ziploc bags, I think it's going to get crazy. I would rather have mine all in little baskets separated like that. Is all Kathy's doing. She's the one organizing this, but we will be either at Kathy Kberg. If you click on her name and the 3 dots by her name, you'll find her YouTube channel to subscribe. Is Lena still here? Do you click on her name to get to her channel? It'd be either Lena or Kathy's channel on Tuesday. Josie. To subscribe to Kathy Berg. And is Lena still here for a link, or we need to find a link for Lena to give everybody to subscribe to her channel so they can. And so you can watch us on camera. Kathy be on there doing it. I will be doing it on camera. Lena be doing it on camera. Janet will be doing it on camera. There's 4 of us so far. And you guys will be watching YouTube, watching the 4 of us on camera at the same time working. And then you're working. And then you can watch us work. And it'll be just a big group activity. If any more join in than 4 on camera, awesome. I think there's Lena. Here's Lena. Click on the 3 dots by Miss Lennox 2010. Click on the 3 dots by her name. And then you can find her YouTube channel and subscribe to her channel and click on notifications. So it'll be hers or Kathy's. Well, and then you can watch us do this. And Jean will be the mod and helping us probably set this up, because she's the one who set all this up to begin with when we did this a year or 2 ago. Lena. So Lena, Janet. Oh, Vicky is doing it too. Oh, okay. Vicky too. Cool. Okay, so Lena, Janet, Kathy, me, and Vicky are going to do it. Woohoo! Okay, so there's 5 of us to be on the camera at the same time on Kathy and Lena's YouTube. So we're doing this either at 10 at Kathy's on Tuesday, or we're going to do it at 1 at Lena's on Tuesday. So it'd be at one of their streams on Tuesday. We'll let everybody know. If you subscribe to them, you should be able to know when they come on. Just be prepared. Okay, Jean's going to control the cameras. Okay, cool, because she knows what she's doing. It's like bathroom runs. Okay. Because I don't know what I need. I think I have Google Hangouts. I'm pretty sure I'm a part of Google Hangouts already. I think I have a thing because I did Google Hangout one time with Jean. I'm pretty sure I'm set up for that. I think I have to, like, Jean sends me something and then I just accept it and then I'm in. I think that's how it works. I think Jean's going to have the power. Okay, Jamie. Okay, Jamie, because she has a YouTube channel. So click on APJ Jamie. Okay, so she does too. She's gonna try AP Jamie. She might do. She's got a camera, and basically we're gonna head over there. But I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to understand this, Jean. So if we're Kathy's or Lena's and that's the time or person we're going to do this with, if someone goes to Jamie's channel or Vicky's or mine, will they get to see it as well from our channels, or just have to be Kathy's or Lena's? Okay. You'll be live on Thursday. At what time do you stream Thursday? Wait a minute. I know I subscribed to you. Let me go over and click on her name here. I know I subscribed to your channel. Hold on. But I'm going to double check to make sure I'm set up for why is my camera? Why is my thing? Hold on. I'm getting dumb stuff instead of, let me make my font smaller. Maybe I've just got the screen too large and it's getting weird. Why am I not seeing it? There we go. Hey, Jamie. I can't do this. This is like when I'm clicking on moderator, it's like I know I'm saying I'm subscribed to your channel. I just gotta go make sure that I'm like got the little bell clicked for Jamie. $10 a.m. Central. Okay, I have to figure out what time that is for me. Okay, it's 10 a.m. Central is Jamie. Why don't I have to? I bet I don't have. I bet I haven't clicked the bell because I don't know why I don't get I bet I'm not. That's why I'm not getting notifications. Oh, thank you, Jean. Oh, we're all on one stream, so we'll figure all that out later. Okay, so we'll all be at Kathy's, or we'll all be at Lena's, and period. Okay, all right, Kathy. So I'll either all be at Kathy's Tuesday, or I'll be at Lena's to play along. And this is 11 a.m. for me. Thank you. She's doing the math for me. I'm Eastern, so okay. 11 Eastern, Jamie streams. I'm gonna go to your channel. I can't. When I click on yours, what happens is it's so I can ban you, which I don't want to do. I'm gonna go to your channel after I get done and make sure that I've got notifications set up. That has to be it, because I was not always on there. The notifications Because I mean, I know that it's been subscribed to your video or your channel for years. Oh, that is for Jamie. You're confusing me. Don't confuse me. You'd be crying, Kia. You would not. You would not be crying. It's all in fun. If you do 15 minutes, let's say, if you don't get all the 10 pages done, no big deal. Because, you know, it's just for fun. And it's supposed to, like this one, I was like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And then I threw this and I couldn't find an image here. And then it's like, she's like, oh, throw a word on it. This was a prime example, was I wasn't sure exactly what to do with this page. It's kind of like get you, and this turned out not too bad. You know what I mean? For not really having a plan and winging it. I think that's what the whole idea is. And I like it. And we've done this like, what, 2 years ago? It's been forever since we've done this. But this time I'm using a smaller book, and I've fussy cut it out, some of my images and stuff to speed things up. So I'm hoping that I will do a better job. So you can like plan out your images, cut out your images, make sure they fit the size of your book. You know what I mean? Plan out your colors of your paints to match your images and ahead of time, so you aren't trying to figure that out. You know what I mean? And make it simple, simplify it for yourself. Have some glue, have a glue stick, have some wax paper, have some matte medium and scissors on hand so you can hurry up. And like Shannon Green said, she suggests you just use a glue stick for your images. And then when it's all done, if you want to go back and use, you know, matte medium to make it go down better and stay down better, use that later. Because she said basically, if you use matte medium, you're going to have to dry it, dry it. You know what I mean? And so that way you can skip some of the drying time to do 20 pages in 15 minutes or whatever. She recommends using just a glue stick because it's fast. Boom, slap it down, go back, and then like I did here, glue stick. And then if you want to like put matte medium on and you're done, go for it. But yeah, glue stick, scissors, have all that on hand. Get you a big glue stick, not a little glue stick. Get you a one, or if you have a little glue stick, have a couple glue sticks. That makes sense. Let's see. What is this? Janet, between you. Yeah. Okay. So tomorrow, okay. So are you heading home tomorrow, Jamie or Kathy? Ah, make an award for like, make it like, oh, that's tough. Have a judge for whoever likes, like whoever thinks what like is the best. Ooh. Oh man. That's something to think about. Or we could do, instead of putting, okay, or instead of putting on one person, what we could do is have everyone vote. So, and no one, like, if we give all of our votes to like Jean or something, and then Jean can announce the winner, and we all vote on each other. So that way one person isn't voting. If you want to do that and come up with some sort of little award thing. Okay, Devin says no voting because you don't want to make it pressure and she wants it to be fun. Okay, Devin doesn't want to vote. She would prefer just that way you don't, because you can't be like, mine sucks. Like, you don't want to get, it's really just for fun. But if that's going to make you stressed, we won't do that, Devin. We appreciate you coming to our streams and following us and playing along. We appreciate it. We don't want anyone to feel pressured. Oh, it was Janet and Eileen's stream? Sorry, Kathy. I got totally confused. Yeah, you're talking about them too. Got it. Unrelated to the J5s. Got it. Hey, Sandra. Are you going to play along? Are you going to do the JB5s with us Tuesday? Or are you able to? Earbuds? Oh, thanks for the warning. I gotta see if I have any to plug in. Okay, I need earplugs. All right, earbuds to plug into the computer. Tom probably has some. Mine are all wireless, but for the phone. Okay, earbuds to plug in. Okay, I will look for that. Pretty sure Tom has some. It's going down on Tuesday. It's going, so get all your stuff ready. I don't know if they will or not, Jean. I've never tried my headphones with the computer. I could try. So we're gonna do journaling by the 5s, Zandra, on Tuesday. Either Kathy's stream at 10 or Lena's stream at 1. They haven't decided. So it's going to be at either Kathy's at 10 a.m. Eastern or Lena's at 1 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to do the journaling by 5s, which is like 20 pages or 10 pages front and back to make a book. And Lena is going to be on camera, Janet, Kathy, me, Vicky, maybe Jamie. And we're going to do the Google Hangouts. And then like Devin and some others are going to come to the stream and play along, but watch it on YouTube. So if you want to play along. Yeah, and I don't know if it does. All right. We'll add her to the list. All right, let's add Zandra to the list. And I think Jean's going to be doing the cameras, I think, because she's the only one that knows how to do this, to be honest, I think. You talked to Happy Dye 8 years ago. It's been forever since I actually did that, too. Okay, I didn't have Z on mine, Kathy. That's why I wrote it down. So I have Lena, Janet, Kathy, me, Vicky, AP Jamie, maybe, and Zandra. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have room for 3 more people with cameras. Oh no, Jean's going to be there. Actually, Jean's going to be there. So that's 8. Even as and then actually we have room for 2 more on camera. Edit your calendar. Awesome, Devin. It's going to be fun. And yeah, we have our peanut gallery cheering us on. And if you want to just watch and you don't want to do it and you just want to watch and just watch and just laugh at us and watch, you're welcome to come and watch and just laugh, hang out, cheer us on, whatever. You don't have to play. You can actually just go there and be purely entertained. Right? We need Eileen to get a camera. So including Jean who's going to be there is 8. 8 with Jean. Beth said she might want to. Okay, so Beth would be 9. So Beth question mark and Jamie is question mark. So if those two, that's 9. So then that leaves one more slot for a camera. Oh, really? Chat will be the same as live YouTube now. Now YouTube owns Google. Well, why did I not know that? YouTube owns Google, and I did not know that. Well, that's nice. So that'd be easier because the chat was kind of weird last time we did it years ago. CB says we need a practice session. She thinks we're going to screw this up. Oh, goodness. Well, it could be a good laugh, right? It's always worth a good laugh. Yeah, she'll send you an invitation and then, like, you accept it. And CB, you figured out and get everyone together. Okay, used to be only 10 could be on camera and chat. Now everyone who comes to the live stream can also be in chat. Yeah, they can be in chat. That's what I figured. So they can be in chat and be in chat and just like they do now. And then like on their screen, they're going to see a bunch of little windows with us on them within one screen. Engraved. Bye, Devin. See y'all later. Thank you, Devin. Hand delivered by Hunk Janet. The hunky UPS man's gonna deliver it to you, the invitation. It was limited to 10, and some people got upset that they never got invited with only 10. So people felt left out. I didn't realize that happened last time, Jean. Oh, wow. For some reason, I was thinking that there could be 10 on camera, but like people could be there, just be there and not be on camera. So I'm totally mistaken. Well, at least now everyone can come and everyone can have fun, and you don't have to be on camera, and you can play along or not play along and just watch just for fun. Will it record? That's a very good question. I hope it records, because that way for people that can't, who are working or busy and can't come, could watch the recording. I hope so. If it records, yeah, they could find out. That would be good if it records for anyone who can't come to it and wants to be a part of it still. Then they can play along and watch the recording. So, all right. Bye, CB. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, there'll be, yeah. It does, okay, it does record. Yay! Okay, it does record. It's just a live stream like YouTube live stream. So it records to the host channel. Perfect. So anyone who can't come to it Tuesday live can watch the recording and for fun, or just do the drilling 5s to the recording. later, or just watch. Perfect. That way other people can just watch if they can't come, or play along at a different time that's convenient for them. Perfect. I'm done. I'm done, Miss Joycey. I'm done with my page. We're just talking about journaling by the fives. Yep, all done. I got a humongous mess. I finished my page, and I'm gonna, after this, I got a million papers to clean up. I'm gonna set them aside for the little mini journal. Thank you. Thanks, hon. It's fun to stream. Had a busy week. I was a tired bird. I was just happy I got pizza and I didn't have to cook. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. Thank you. Everybody have a wonderful weekend and a happy Mother's Day if I don't see you guys. Good night. Thank you, Jamie. Good night, Lena. Good night, Sandra. Thanks, Kathy. I had fun tonight. I got a big mess, but it was fun, as usual. Good night, guys. We'll contact everyone. That sounds cool. Thanks for getting this all together, Kathy. Good night.